Day 3. Why does it look like we're in the Matrix right now? Bro looks like he's in the Matrix, low-key.
Because of my glasses?
Yeah.
No.
You look like...
They're, what's it called?
Polarized.
Yeah, polarized.
Yeah, you look like Blade or something, bro. But yeah, we got day 3. We just got everything packed, the car packed, so we're getting ready to go to the Arnold. Then we're gonna go straight from the Arnold, get on the road, so we're all good to go. How you feel, Sam? Cleaning people are walking in, bro. Bro looks like a Ghostbuster with that thing on her back. I'm sorry?
You guys got the store locked from the inside, the back door.
We got the final day of the Arnold Classic. We don't know what we're gonna do today. It's probably just gonna be more chill. We found out last night that Christian Guzman was here with Buff Bunny, so we might go try to meet them. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Well, maybe we'll see the Trend Twins, but all we know is we don't really want to sit in a freaking long-ass line today because we want to get on the road eventually.
We have our autograph.
Yep, we got our autograph with Ronnie Coleman today. We don't know. We're gonna check it out and see if it's gonna be a big thing, because we're not planning on selling our photo of him, and I don't really care for an autograph that much. But yeah, we got the final day of the Arnold Classic. How you feeling, Sam?
Feel good? Ready for day 3? Ready to go?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know if we're gonna get a lift in or not before we go. I want a lift before we get on the road because it'd be more ideal than getting all the way home and then having a lift. But yeah, I guess we'll see. If anything, we'll get a quick one or we'll try to get a pump in the expo, but we'll see there. Arnold Classic 2025. Day Trace.
I wasn't.
Day Trace.
Bro, I'm so big that the camera can't
You're not
see
big,
me.
bro. You're like two steps.
Here,
You're
let me
like
go
two
step
steps,
down
bro.
here. Let me get down so it's a little bit
Bro.
better. Is that better?
Yeah, chat.
It's
Whatever,
about how
bro.
the size I am when we're on the ground, too.
Yeah, not really, bud.
Same
Not
size.
that tall. So yeah, day 3. We're here. We're gonna make it quick.
How's the day been?
We just got here,
Okay, nice.
but we've been here since Friday, so
Okay.
yeah.
She wanted to see you last time. We went to Alpha Land like a year or 2 ago, and it was your birthday.
So you weren't there, but we ran into Christian. So I was
Was it
like,
last year?
2 years ago, maybe? Yeah.
What I was doing. Probably not much.
I got a question for you.
yeah.
Chicken or steak?
Chicken or steak?
Yeah, chicken
Steak.
or steak.
Always, yeah.
Everyone's saying steak.
Medium rare steak, little butter, salt, pepper, can't go wrong.
Really? Okay, how about, you're gonna interview me.
Okay.
How about, what's your best advice for building a brand in the fitness industry?
My best advice would be to look at your community, whether it's 5 people, 50 people, 500 people, 5 million people, and try to find a common denominator with a problem that they're all having and figure out how to create a solution into a business. So for me, when I started, I was like, there wasn't a lot of women-owned brands making leggings. And so I looked at my community and I was like, okay, I have a lot of girlier girls that want to wear pink leggings, squat-proof, while deadlifting 300 pounds. Hey, let's go. Love that.
All-time favorite leggings. I recommend them to everyone, and I'm not just saying that. Like over Lululemon, everything. The fabric is so soft. No.
I love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. No, I love your brand. I love what it is. I love everything about it. And
How about you and Christian both having your separate brands? How does that work? Is it hard? Do you guys bicker about it? Like, do you have issues?
Really, actually, what's funny is we were just with, I don't know if you guys know Alex and Layla Hermosi, but they thought me and Christian did everything together as like 2 CEOs, like we do everything together, and we were like, oh no, we actually keep it very separate. I would say it's fun. Yeah, it's like you are competitors, so it's like we always joke that we married our competition, but I think we actually give each other insider information. He came out with capris recently. I was like, how'd they do? He's like, not so good, or like, oh, these crushed. So we actually give each other helpful information on like what does well, what doesn't, how people react to different products. So it's actually great, but we won't share an entire collection a year and a half in advance. So it's like we have good boundaries, but we help each other with insider information.
Yeah, because it's almost like you guys are kind of in the same realm, because you got your Buff Bunny and he's got his Alphaland and all that, but I know obviously you're a part of all that too. So.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he'll give me tips. I'll be trying on a sample legging and looking in the mirror. He's like, that's not good, or he'll be like, that's gonna crush. I do the same thing for him. I'll try on a thing. I'm like, you need to make this higher waisted or lower waisted. You need to like make the glutes look a little bit better. So again, we kind of give each other helpful information, which is great. And actually, a lot of our friends in Houston, we do the same thing. We all help each other. We're like, hey, are you looking for a photographer? Are you looking for an influencer? Are you looking for a model? And we'll actually give each other helpful advice. We'll let each other know, like, hey, we worked with this person and it was like a really bad experience. Like, we help each other out. It's all about collaborating.
So what were you thinking when he proposed to you in front of those freaking pyramids? Like, what
Okay.
was that like?
I wanted to see the pyramids ever since I was a little girl, so I was so giddy and excited, and I was like, I didn't care about anything in the world except these freaking pyramids. And so I was making a TikTok where I didn't want to see the pyramids until they were right in front of me, so I kind of like set him up for success. I do want to say that. But when he got on his knee, and he was like, I was like, okay, take the blindfold off when the pyramids are in front of me. So I was like, 1, 2, 3. I remember like looking at the pyramids, and then he's like on the ground. I'm like, I didn't know where to look. I was
There's so much going on.
Yes, I was in shock because it was two things that were so monumental to me. So it was amazing. He did great.
Oh, your wedding was beautiful.
Thank you.
So beautiful. And I loved how you did the black dress in the snow and then on
it
the
was
beach.
fun.
I loved that. It was beautiful.
I had to have my Christine Quinn moment. Have you seen Christine Quinn's?
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I was like, but it was 20 below. I don't recommend wearing a mesh dress in 20 below.
How are you, man? What's your name?
I'm Earl.
Earl. Pleasure to meet you,
Yep.
Earl. Sydney.
I've actually met you before because we've been to Alpha Land before, and I met you in like the parking lot or something. And you were like, you told me I was in the wrong parking lot.
Oh,
because I was in the front.
Bro, the freaking the GPS will take you like every single time, and I'm just like, oh, it's so annoying. It's the most annoying, and we can't change it on Google Maps. It's been like the most annoying
That's
headache ever.
that's what he's. Do you mind if I get a quick interview?
Of course, let's do it.
Chicken or steak?
Steak.
Everybody's saying steak. How come?
If it's filet, I like filet. I love filet. But
Yeah,
if
filet.
it's not filet, then chicken.
Okay. So how about like Chipotle?
I still get chicken.
Still chicken?
Yeah, I get chicken. It's only like if she makes the filet, I choose that every time.
Yeah.
But if I can't trust who's making it, then chicken.
Okay, that's fair enough, and I agree. So what's your best advice for starting a fitness brand in 2025?
Lead the content end on your own. I think far too often people are, I'm going to start a brand and get all these influencers in this, but you're not going to be able to successfully do that if you don't take the lead on being the content guy and kind of you set the example to like lead, like push it forward. If you just try to like rely on this person or that person or hope that if you send out 50 shirts that 25 of them are going to post you, they're not. So you have to really like take the initiative to be the head of the content.
Okay, that's awesome.
Like you are right. Looks like you are right now.
No, and I would be wearing Outfleet today if I knew you were here. I'm really upset with myself, you know?
It's all good.
No, yeah, we absolutely love your brand. You're a big inspiration to everybody. You're looking freaking huge, man.
Thank you, bro.
All right, you're over 200 pounds now, right?
No, I'm down to 190.
190?
It's all an illusion, man.
When's the last time you measured your arms?
I think they were at 18 when I was a little more bulked up, and I think they're like 17 something, 17.75.
The most I've got mine to is a little under 6 or a little under 17.
That's good.
I'm getting there.
That's good.
But yeah, I'm not lean like
just
you
about
though.
the illusion.
yeah, man, you look awesome.
Thank you.
It's awesome, absolutely awesome.
Pleasure,
to meet you again. Chicken or steak?
Steak.
Steak? Everybody's saying steak. How come steak?
Way more enjoyable. There's fat, there's flavor, there's red meat, there's iron.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What's your best advice for blowing up in the fitness industry?
Just like I said to that last guy, he asked for advice too. So the best thing I can say is no one is creative or innovative anymore. Everyone's a copycat of each other because they see someone succeeding. So what do they say? They copy their homework. They know it works, it gets good grades, so they just copy it. Right? No one actually tries to do something new or innovative. If you're new and innovative, it's unique. People most likely are going to watch it because they've never seen it before. So you have to figure out what is unique about yourself. How can you market that? Just like these companies here, right?
Absolutely.
All their products are marketable. Everything's marketable. You got to figure out you're a human, right? And you're trying to have a business in social media, which is a company, your own company.
Absolutely.
How could you market your company now, right? We have real short form content. So for example, maybe you had a sleeper build, right? It's a quick 3-second billboard in a reel, right? You look small in a shirt, you rip it off, sleeper build. Cool. You got 1 million views. Now you got to translate that 1 million views to like long form content so they hear your personality, they see you, they resonate with you, and they like you, create a connection. So that when they see you, you're not just, that sleeper build guy. It's, oh my God, that's the guy with the story.
Right.
That's the person who I like. And
Something
inspired
deeper.
by.
Something
Exactly.
deeper. Do you think physique is the most important thing in the fitness industry, or is it more personality? Because everybody knows you have an insane physique, but you're also extremely fun to watch.
Thank you.
Do you think it's more personal? Is it kind of a balance of both?
Both have their balance. You know, I don't think there's necessarily an answer to say it's like 50-50, 80-20, whatever it is. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Some people can have success based off of their physique. Some people can have success based off their personality. It really depends. But then if you want to look at analytics, you can say, wow, maybe more people with personality get more sales than the person with the physique because they're more relatable.
Right.
So anything works at the end of the day, but something may work better than the other.
What's one piece of advice you have for fitness couples if you work out together?
So me and my girlfriend are a fitness couple, and we both are influencers, so we don't have set working hours. We're with each other 24/7, right? So it's a blessing and a curse. You know, at one point where she wasn't doing fitness, I wanted her more. And then now when you have too much of each other, you don't want each other some more. Not in a bad way, but you know, you want your own personal space. So it's finding a balance within that, and also taking every moment. Don't take every moment for granted. You know, I'm with you right now. We are young, we're fit, we're healthy. We're able to walk to the gym and work out. Enjoy that. We're a couple. We're trying to
Realize
grow
how
with each
blessed
other.
you are, you know?
Exactly. So enjoy the
nice
moment that you
having
have. Exactly. Just like that. But just like anything, everyone wants their own personal space too sometimes, you know? So you have to find that balance.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there any chance we'll see you on a bodybuilding stage ever again?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I love bodybuilding. I always appreciate the sport. I was front row last night cheering on Derek Lunsford. I just don't think it's in the cards for me anymore to be worth it. I don't think the risk versus reward is there. I'm happy with the legacy, if you want to call it a legacy, that I already left.
Yeah, build a legacy.
Them.
And dude, you're gonna focus on your health now and fitness, and that's all you can do.
There's new ventures in my life, new chapters ready to be written, and I'm excited to start writing them as I already am. And I think there's going to be more of an impact there than I already have in bodybuilding. I'm excited to see what that impact can be.
Me too.
Because just like with bodybuilding, right? I started at step one. I stepped into the gym, that was the first step. And then I had to learn what a curl was, what reps were, what food was, protein. And with this next chapter, which is business, I essentially had to create something, how to create it, learn all the legality of it, the back, everything, you know? So to me, I'm looking at it, comparing it as how I started my fitness journey, the same thing with this business journey. I gotta learn everything and do everything. When I look back, wow, I made it happen.
Because once you get something, you want to reach that new height, you know? And you've reached so many heights, so you're trying to find the next thing, basically.
Essentially, I wasn't necessarily looking for the next thing. It just came about. I think it came down to like your character traits. You know, I'm competitive, and I also like working on something. I can't just sit there and relax and rot.
Yeah, no,
I want to work on something. I like working my mind, working anything. So I found something to create, and I want to create it because no one created it yet. Just like that, I wanted to be innovative.
Yeah.
And just like how I saw, how I grew my physique in this world, in this industry, I was a bit creative. I learned how to market myself with Road to Pro. You know, Road to Pro was a
Road
good.
to Pro was insane.
It was fun.
That's
you
my
know?
favorite, bro. I've been watching you since you were 17, pretty
Yeah,
much.
well, thank you.
You and Lex and all those guys, you know.
Yeah, so I think Road to Pro is so successful because Road to Pro, the words, right, it's pretty short and simple. Road to Pro, the journey to pro. I was also a young kid, so that billboard you saw on the thumbnail was a young kid with a good physique saying he's going to go pro. You're either going to support me and watch that, or I'm going to have a hater click on it and still support my channel.
Yeah, it's still gonna, either way, it's gonna help your channel, right?
Exactly, so that's how I learned.
So haters are important. You gotta have haters.
Exactly.
Key.
I was able to learn pretty early on that, like how to marketing strategies, you know? Which I took these strategies in this business that I'm now going to use in my future business. So I'm excited, man. You know, life's just one big journey, and there's different chapters in it.
Awesome, bro. You believe in God?
What's that?
You believe in God?
I grew up Catholic. I'm more of a spiritual person right now. I don't know if I'm super religious or not. I know there's something out there for sure. I know that faith and belief is very strong. I definitely believe there's frequencies and harmonies in this universe. If there's a creator behind it, I'm not opposed to that thought either. I've definitely had
very open-minded.
Thank you. I've definitely had some instances where I've said things like, God, if you're real, show me a sign. I've definitely seen signs. But once again, it's like, I just am always skeptical about things.
Yeah.
So
it is good to be a skeptic, bro.
Exactly. I have belief in things, so I'm not sure if I believe in, you know, of one person's God or another person's God. I know there's more out there, and that's what I believe in.
Sure, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing you do is just educate yourself on all that.
Yeah.
Highly recommend the Bible, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Of course, brother.
Hey, it was nice meeting you.
You too, man. Good interview.
I like your basketball. Thank you. Well, honestly, he said steak.
Yeah.
And most most guys say steak, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just because they think it's like, you know.
Okay, I'll be honest. A steak if it's from a steakhouse, but like not cooked
Fair
at home.
enough. I agree. Because if
Yeah.
you're going to go out to eat and like get chicken, then it's like,
I
I'd rather
never
get
eat
steak.
chicken when I'm out.
But if it's like Chipotle, are you doing chicken or steak?
Chicken, probably, actually,
Chicken?
yeah. I don't
The
eat
Chipotle, it's kind of chewy, right?
Yeah, I don't really eat Chipotle though, so yeah.
Really? You guys don't eat Chipotle?
No.
Well, I guess you won't be eating that.
No.
Definitely, since you're going to be
Yeah,
on
I
prep.
won't be on prep certainly, but typically I won't. If I'm gonna eat Chipotle, I'll just eat at home.
What's the easiest way to lose weight?
Well, that's the scientific way. Calorie deficit, include some cardio in there to increase the calorie
Do
deficit.
you just walk or do you do jogging?
I incline treadmill, elliptical even sometimes. Yeah.
See, because I just walk at like 3.5 on a flat. That's what I've been doing for the cut. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, 3.3, like 7 incline.
You do incline?
Yeah.
7 incline?
That's not that bad.
Chat.
It's not that bad.
Chat. I don't know, 7. 5. I'll get up to 5 and I'm like, my calves will start hurting. We get like shin splints.
Honestly, it grows your calves. I've been wondering why my calves are growing. It's probably that. I don't even hit calves.
Hey, it was nice meeting you.
It's nice to meet you.
We'll be watching your journey
Yes,
for sure.
thank you.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, go for it.
Chicken or steak?
Steak, 100%.
Steak, 100%?
Yeah, not even a question.
How come?
Steak has a better nutritional profile and it just tastes better.
It just tastes better?
Yeah.
So, how about Chipotle?
What about it?
Would you rather have chicken or steak from Chipotle?
Steak.
Steak? That
Yeah.
Chipotle still?
Yeah.
You don't think it's chewy or nothing like that? 'Cause
I
everybody's
still
been
prefer
saying
it over
steak.
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your best advice for blowing up in the fitness industry?
Find the niche, the X factor that makes you stand out from other people, and continue to do what you genuinely love to do, because if you're not able to document it consistently, you're not going to continue to do it. And that consistency that people always talk about, because I know that's the general thing, people say stay consistent with it, comes through a genuine passion with what you're doing. So I think like with the new era of social media, it's not as much of a facade. People are looking for real, raw, no BS.
More genuine,
more genuine
instead of just
content.
being fake.
And so if you don't genuinely love what you're doing, people are going to see it through that. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is lean law?
No.
No?
No. I've always been lean, but I don't think it's law.
You don't think it's law?
No, I don't think you have to stay shredded. Oh, it depends what you mean by lean, but yeah.
Well, for me, that'd be like under 15%.
Yeah.
Because you stay probably.
I mean,
what?
under 15%, I would say is generally good for gains.
Yeah. And health.
Under
overall.
10%, you're gonna have difficulty. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking the time.
What's your
bro.
name?
I'm Earl.
Good to meet you.
Yep.
Bro.
Nice
Yeah,
meeting you, bro.
What's your name?
I'm Earl.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Nicholas.
Nicholas. Nice to meet you. Chicken or steak?
Steak, all day.
Steak. Everyone's saying steak. How come steak?
Cows have 4 stomachs, chickens have 1, so they're able to process the grains and the grass much more. It's much more macro dense. You'll get stronger off steak. You'll get leaner off chicken, but you'll get stronger off steak.
So if you want to get lean, you eat chicken to lean up a little bit.
Yes.
Fair enough. What's the best thing you can do to blow up in the fitness industry nowadays?
You got to be consistent everywhere. You got to pretty much be consistent with your training. You got to believe what you're doing. You got to be authentic to yourself. But also you got to post what you're doing. You got to try stuff. You can't be afraid to fail. And you also have to find your niche, like what makes you different than the rest, and to stand out.
Everyone's been pinning that point. Niche. Everyone wants their own niche. In your niche, are you a power lifter? Are you a bodybuilder?
I'm a pro strongman.
Strongman.
Yes, and I specialize in the overhead press, and also I'm one of the very few people that have competed in the middleweights and actually moved up to heavyweights. Just like my friend Nadia over here, but yes.
How much do you weigh?
I'm 299 right now.
299.
Yes.
Wow, that's insane. What's your total?
What, for a bench squat deadlift?
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't done that in a while, but like.
Well, I guess you're a strong man.
Yeah, so it's interesting, but like my deadlift is somewhere in the 800s. I've squatted like 600 for reps, and then I don't do too much benching, but like I do overhead pressing in the 400s.
Is it genetics or is it hard work?
A little bit of both. You got to have a good combo if you want to make it as far as you can. But everybody can be the best version of themselves.
Do you believe in God?
Absolutely, God number 1.
Amen, bro.
Amen. Amen.
That's nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, bro.
You look awesome. You mind if we get a picture?
Absolutely.
Chicken or steak?
Chicken.
Chicken?
Yep.
He said steak.
I never get tired of chicken. I'm not a real red meat eater.
Okay.
And chicken has more protein anyway, so.
So if you want to be strong, chicken. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's for Mike.
Okay, sweet.
Chicken or steak?
Steak, for sure.
Everyone's saying steak. How come you're saying steak?
Because it's a lot more micronutrient dense and it just tastes a whole lot better. I'm not a big chicken guy unless it's fried with some watermelon, if you catch
With
my
some
drift.
watermelon, really?
And cornbread.
What's your best advice for blowing up in the fitness industry in 2025?
Post a lot and put a lot of yourself out there. As soon as you catch momentum on something that's like really working, capitalize on it. Post a lot of that same type of stuff, just reframe it. And then also post a ton of stuff that's like going a lot deeper than the surface level things that are getting you all the views. So then you can start to carve out like an actual audience and people start to enjoy you for who you are as a person rather than just the top of the funnel sort of stuff that gets all the views and the likes, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. How does it feel knowing that you're the biggest natty in the industry?
I'm definitely not the biggest natty in the industry.
Dude, I don't know. You're pretty damn big,
dude,
bro.
I've met some wild natties, and especially even here, dude. Like, I've met them. I can't even get my pro card at the moment, but I appreciate the label.
How much do you weigh right now?
I weigh about 210 pounds at the moment.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You're at least 6'1", 6'2"?
6'1".
Oh, yeah.
So
big guy.
Connor Cyan, he says I'm 6'2", so shout out to Connor.
I'm
I'm 6'2", right?
He's like 6'3", so.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you got it. He's a tall guy. So.
Gotcha.
Hey, man, I really appreciate it. All right, man.
Let's do it, bro. You got a mic for me, or I got?
I got you right here. So my first question: chicken or steak?
I'm gonna say steak.
Steak. Everybody's saying steak. Why are you saying steak?
Listen, steak right now is a trend for people because they see it on TikTok and everything. I'm Korean. We eat a bunch of red meat. I've been eating red meat my whole life. Like, that's my thing. Yep. And honestly, red meat just tastes better than chicken. Come on.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's expensive, I know, but it tastes better if you know how to cook it. Fellas, gotta learn how to cook a steak. That's how you get a girlfriend.
What if you're at Chipotle?
Well, sometimes you gotta cheat on steak, so then you get chicken.
I usually do both.
Yeah, I usually do both, but it depends on my calories and my intake that day. But to be fair, like, I actually don't eat Chipotle as much now. So I used to, but not anymore.
What's your biggest advice to blow up in the fitness industry in 2025?
Dude, my biggest advice definitely is, I can swear, right? Dude, just be fucking you. Like, it is. That's
just be yourself.
Yeah, that is content. It's not about blowing up. Like I said, you ask, how do I blow up? It's not about how you blow up. It's really just like you being you at your best self. You want to promote something, you want to show something, you want to be yourself. That's how you blow up. It doesn't matter how many followers you get in any sense. It's what you want to put out in the world. If you're doing it in a sense of trying to have validation, you're never going to succeed.
Right.
If you do it because you genuinely want to do it and you love doing it and you feel like you want to give some type of information or love to somebody else, do it that way.
Yep.
And the right sponsors, the right brands, the right people will follow. Because as I tell people who ask me this question all the time, it's not about the followings. Even if you get 50 likes.
Yeah. Still 50 people.
Dude, 50 fucking people is a lot in one room. And those are 50 people that truly enjoy you or admire you. Right. So remember, like, just be grateful for the micro influence and what you can do in the world. Awesome. And then keep growing from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man. And getting sponsorships, is there any good way to go about that? Or you just reach out? Do you think reaching out to companies is a good thing to do? Or do you just consistently post on YouTube, TikTok until you might get some following and then...
You know what? I genuinely love that question because it really depends on like what your situation or scenario is. But my biggest thing is like, if you want it, go get it.
Yeah.
Right? If you want to go get it. You continuously put out the content. Yeah, you do that. But you should always trust your instincts. If you feel like God's telling you something that you want to DM them or something, go do it.
Absolutely.
Just
reach out.
Just reach out.
Put yourself out there.
It doesn't hurt.
You believe in God?
Of course I would believe.
Amen, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no matter what.
Thanks for the interview. We're all done. We just got... Holy shit, I got... All right, we're just wrapping up the Arnold here. We're getting ready to leave and go get some food. But man, that was insane. What a freaking day that was. Got a ton of good interviews. Made some connections. Made a Young LA Connect. Young LA Connect. The boy Sam, he got to meet Larry Wheels today. He was kind of salty that he didn't get to meet him the other day, so he got to meet Larry. But yeah, I mean, got to meet Christian Guzman. It was a good day. I mean, I can't complain at all. Thank God we stayed for Sunday because it it was it was not packed at all. I mean, nobody was in there. Everybody was finishing up, so we got some really good interviews. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. We're gonna go get some food now. Looks like our journey ends here, Sam. What do you rate the trip out of 10?
10 out of 10. 12 out of 10. Come on, dog. We ain't got time for you, bro. This is too late. 10 out of 10 trip. Want to go back. Want to see them all again. Loved it. Even though I had to be in the cram. Once they get it back. Loved every moment of it. Can't wait for what's to come. We definitely got to do the trip to Alpha Land. Is that what it's called?
Trip to Alpha Land.
Yeah. Definitely got to do a trip there.
It was a solid trip. Little outro. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I really appreciate you guys following along with this journey. Definitely going to be going back to the Arnold Classic next year. Look forward to that, but we're planning a trip to go to Alpha Land sometime in the summer. I have my buddy Dot that lives up there in Houston, and we have a couple other people that we're going to probably visit while we're up there. So stay tuned to that. Going to make some videos then. But yeah, just like, comment, subscribe. It helps the algorithm. It makes me more motivated to make more videos for you, but get used to it because I'm posting every single week all year long. 2025, we're locking in. This is the year. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.